up, MP?
Starting at power forward, 6'9", number 15, Brandon James.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony. How does the development, Greg, of role players affect a team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players, critical.
Something we've been watching closely is MP's promise to get the win in home games this season. He's been very vocal about wanting to deliver for these fans.
And so far, MP is delivering on that promise. He and his guys have looked strong on their home court, excited even for every chance they get to defend it. It's a great mindset to have for this team in these home games.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. We've got Baldwin, and it's Izzo in at the 5 spot. So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to Los Angeles. Pass to Owens. Back to James. For 3, nailed from three-point land. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Pass to Potter. White with it from outside the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game. That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Potter. Here's Mann. This game he had 28 points. No good with the triple. Down low. Carl, no good.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Mann can't hit.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
James, the pass to Starks. Back to James. Can't throw it down with one hand. The Suns have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Man, and the rejection by James. Here's Potter. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
To the paint, here's James, and the shot goes in. James has got 9 points. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside, White. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Potter misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Here's Baldwin. Man with it. Over in the corner, White. Powell pulls it in.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
James kicks to Starks. Back to James. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Pass to Baldwin. From downtown, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
First team foul.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so Powell nails both of them. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against Phoenix. Now, man. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
Outside for Starks. James outside. Cranes it from beyond the arc. James has got 16.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Suns trail by 9. Here's man. There's a good screen. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And, you know, coaches...
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
the previous play is under review.
It's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Los Angeles leading by 6. James, the pass to Starks. Yep, that one goes in there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Outside, White. Pass to Potter. And the Suns miss again.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Baldwin, the pass to Potter. Here's Baldwin. Outside, White. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. White's got 6.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
James. Here's Powell. It's hauled in by the Suns.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Potter misses.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And James gets it to go on the assist by Starks. Starks has got 5 assists in the game. Outside, White. Back to man. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Got a piece of it.
And, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Suns trail by 12. Pass to Potter. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Los Angeles with some changes. Osh is checked in for Carl, and it's Harrison in for Owens. And then for Phoenix, White comes in for White, and it's Patterson in for Baldwin. So it's Phoenix now, 15-point game. And they get it. He lays it in.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
LA's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Suns was outstanding. He scored 54 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. Totals like that put him in rarefied company. A game for the ages. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Patterson. Offensive rebound to the right side. Potter misses.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
James gets the bucket.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's Patterson. Phoenix no good that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Out to the right wing. James, a screen on Patterson. Back to James. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Suns trail by 14. Now here's Patterson. His last outing, he had 18 points.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
James outside. Connects from three-point range. James has got 30.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Izzo. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
James outside. It's stolen by White. Got a piece of it. And James pulls it down. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Pass to Harrison. Right wing. Wash kicks to James. Three-pointer. And with the rebound. Mann's got his 4th rebound in this one. In the corner, it's Patterson. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but
Los Angeles calls timeout. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping to draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called.
Setting the floor for the Suns. We've got White. White is out there with Baldwin. And it's Potter in at the 4 slot. White, good. White's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
A shot by Starks, no good.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Outside, White for the 3. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
and the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And James throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Where that rim out?
Pass to Potter. To the inside. Powell with the steal. Here's Carl. That one's good. Just his 3rd make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Hey, we got to talk about the defense too, guys. They've been outstanding tonight as they've already been able to knock away quite a few shots.
Lakers leading by 13. Starts the pass to Carl. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Carl's got 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And it's White missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Lakers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Bosh is checked in for Carl. And Powell, no good on that one. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Suns have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
At the line for the Suns, Patterson. At the line for 1. Timeout called for the Lakers. Let's hear it for the most legendary dance team on the planet, your Laker Girls.
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Suns 3rd.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Suns trail by 16. Patterson passes to Man. To the middle. Here's Potter. And that one is stuffed right through.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it. He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Here's Man with the drive. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
That one goes in.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
White against Powell. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in Washington where they'll take on the Wizards. And then on Monday, they'll be playing the Nuggets in Denver.
And that game against the Spurs, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Carl's checked in.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Suns trail by 21. Man with it. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Back to James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Carl passes to James.
2 minutes remaining.
4 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Can't cash in from close range. And so it's Baldwin with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Lakers shooting a sixth attempt at the free throw line tonight. And the Suns making a change here. Potter's checked in. And James no good on that one.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Knocks down the three ball.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And the basket by Starks.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
White looking around. Back to Mann. Over Carl. Mann can't hit. Lakers leading by 20. Starks outside. Back to James. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 44.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Here's White. Rebound the Lakers. Powell's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's White. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Powell's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Outside, James. From the arc. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this.
And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Community. They're measuring up the nice try. It's all good. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively. Nice flow. Only a few wasted possessions, guys.
And if they continue on this track, they're pulling away down the stretch. Mark my words.
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. 1 or 2 of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
They've got Carl. James is out there with Starks. Then it's Owens. And it's Powell in at center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Nice shot by James.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Outside, White. There's the pick. Lets it go from deep. And James pulls it down.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Potter. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Owens dishes to James. Here's Starks. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 6th assist on the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Phoenix calls timeout.
First in scoring, and they're also #1 in field goal percentage. This is a team that cares about efficiency. They run plays the right way, and then, of course, they have the talent to finish.
But, Greg, you can throw out all the other stats and rankings. Their scoring is what makes them special, plain and simple. And the basket by Potter.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Inside, here's James. And James throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And now the Suns, a fast break. Tries again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Phoenix shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first one falls.
At the line for the Suns, 2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Here's Mann, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Owens passes to Powell. They swipe it. Powell with the steal. James dishes to Powell. A moment here now to see the numbers for him.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
Good on the second free throw. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Pass to Baldwin. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-4 run. And James throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Lakers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And it's Potter with the rebound.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Fires from deep. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. James kicks to Owens. Back to James. Lets it go with the 3. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Here's Potter. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's the 3. And it's White with the rebound. White's got his 4th rebound in this one. Unloads from 13. And it's good off the back rim and in. Mann's got his third bucket of the night.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
The Suns shooting around 40% from the floor here. Owens with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. And it's Phoenix's ball. Mann passes to Baldwin, and that one is good. Baldwin's got 7 points in the game.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Yep, it counts.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Outside, White. Pass to Potter. Here's Mann. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 11.
He didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Back to Starks. Now here's Powell. Kicks it out to James. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now Owens. Carl passes to James. Here's Starks. Starks can't get that one to fall.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game. It's beautiful. Harrison kicks to Bosch. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bosch has got his second basket of the night.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Mann gets the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
That one goes. Count it. James has got 59 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Pass to Mann. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. And that'll be the first of a two-game road trip for them. And it's Bosch in the corner. Here's Harrison. James finds Ross. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Ross has got 5 points so far.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Look. to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
James outside. Back to Little. Pass to Ross. And here is James. And here is Ross. Defended by Man. No good from Ross.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
There's the pick. Here's Potter. The three-pointer, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And here's James outside. Offensive rebound. Pass to Bosch. Here's Harrison. Clock at 6. To the wing on the left. Fires the three. Good on the triple. Harrison's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Outside, White. Here's Patterson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Man passes to Patterson. Drops in the tray. Patterson's got 17 now.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
To the inside. James kicks to Bosch. Back to James. Pass to Little. Outside, James. Bosch, that's the pick for James. Little finds Ross. Left side, Bosch. White with the defensive effort. The Suns shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time. Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
The Suns shooting 43% for the game. Here's Man. He's guarded by Ross. Taylor. Off target with his 3. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Ross with the steal. Outside Bosch. There's the drive. And the dunk by James.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Wide a screen on Ross. To the paint. Here's Taylor. Slammed in by Taylor.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
James finds Little. Back to James. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Ross. 6 to shoot. Bosch with it. And the dunk by Bosch.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoners slam right there, guys.
Man passes to Patterson. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better... Teams will make substitutions. Outside, White. Pass to Baldwin. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Baldwin, and it's Patterson in at the shooting guard position. They get it back. White up and in with the jumper near the hoop.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Here's Harrison. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
They set the pick. And the basket by Potter. Potter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
From deep, James. Rebound by the Suns. Patterson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Izzo, and the rejection by James. Little up top. Shoots over White, and there's Little. That's good on the assist by James. James has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. To the left side wing. Pass to White. To the middle. Here's Baldwin. The shot, no good. Good D by James. The kick out to Bosch. Back to James. And it's White with the rebound. White's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here is Patterson. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Three-pointer. The rebound by the Lakers. Little's got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low. James, good. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Baldwin the pass to Potter. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Warren's checked in for Los Angeles. Brooks comes in for Harrison. It's hauled in by the Suns. Now, man. Pass to White. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And he drives in. Little with the rebound. Little's got his 5th rebound in this one. And good. He hits it again. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Pass to Patterson to end the run. To the paint. Here's Izzo. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
The kick out to Warren. Here's Boeheim. And here's James outside.
His 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Ross is checked in for Warren. And then for Phoenix, Potter's checked in, and Baldwin subbed in for Patterson. Well, Phoenix shooting 40% from the field. Here's man. Pass to Baldwin. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Little's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Here's Potter. Shoots the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Potter's got 7 points for the quarter.
I guess he just needed a little break, because since halftime, he's been raining triples.
Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Man with it. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room, give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
And here's James outside. Sinks the triple.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now, man. White finds man. Launches it. It's good from long range. Man's got 20 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Over in the corner, White. Pass to man. Here's Potter. The 3-ball. The rebound by James. James has got his 16th rebound on the night. Inside, Little. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Bosch is checked in for the Lakers. Harrison comes in for Brooks. 1:33 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. Here's Baldwin.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season. They'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the Great One.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just the scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Los Angeles making a switch here. Boeheim's checked in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Now, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Again, what an avalanche. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Izzo, the pass to Baldwin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's James. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And another one falls. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Pass to Potter. And White kicks to Baldwin. Cranes the three-pointer. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. From deep, James, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Baldwin. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony.